Hey Sag, it's Heather here with Earth Empress. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a new little spread I'm doing. It's going to be based off of a he said, she said kind of spread. So we're going to have your energy, the person you're connecting with's energy. And then we're going to throw some cards down and kind of see where it's headed, where it's going, see what, the falls with the cards, what story they're telling us. Now keep in mind, it is still going to be general. It's not going to be specific for anyone. So if you find something that does resonate, that's amazing. If for some reason it does not resonate with you, feel free to click on one of the videos or links below. There are a ton of amazing readers out there, as you guys know. It's going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in Sagittarius. And do keep in mind that the roles can be reversed. So if I'm throwing cards down on Sagi's side and for some reason you're resonating more with the other energy, interchange it, guys. If it speaks to you, it speaks to you regardless. And this can be more than just romantic. It could be, brother, sister, friend, family, co-workers, children, things like that. Whatever speaks to your soul, guys. Trust it. Trust your intuition. Listen to it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and grab a couple cards for the person that Sag is connecting with, Spirit. Who is this person that Sagittarius is connecting with? What's going on with them? This one wanted to pop out. So the Four of Wands, and I saw this earlier when I was shuffling. So some of you, it could be a happy home that you've been in, a connection. It could be a very deep, almost like a spiritual marriage. Like even if you're not physically married, it feels like a spiritual union. I'm going to grab, see, the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So some of you could have been dealing, they could have been dealing with some kind of disillusionments. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. Could very well be an earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is someone that's very nurturing. That's very slow and steady. Very constant. Very consistent. Very reliable. Very stable and trustworthy. And then you have the Queen of Wands here as well. So maybe maybe they have some fire in their chart. Or maybe they're a very creative, passionate person as well. They're not just strong, sturdy, stable, reliable. They're also passionate and creative and fiery and fun and just, it feels almost like a youthfulness to them. Maybe they're younger than you. And then you have the Five of Cups here reversed. So this person has been through a period of despair, of turmoil, of depression, of not realizing the happiness that was there for them. And they're finally coming out of that energy and they're coming into a realization that there is happiness. There is light at the end of the tunnel, that they can move forward. This movement forward is a beautiful thing. I'm going to throw down a couple more cards. What else can we get for the person that Sag is connecting with, Spirit? Anything else you want to tell us about this person? Anything else? Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Star card reversed. So maybe that's what that Five of Cups was about. Maybe they didn't think there was any hope in this connection. Maybe they didn't know if there was... Well, if they didn't know there was any hope, they know now. Because this person you're connecting with, this is the Sun card. They've either found their happiness, maybe they have Leo in their chart, or maybe they realize the happiness within this connection with you. Because they are... they are on fire. I mean, you have this Ten of Cups here too. So you not only have the Sun card, which is true happiness and joy, but you have this Ten of Cups, which is fulfillment. It is joy. It is happiness. It is emotional fulfillment. It is contentment. It is having that happy, stable home in yourself and being connected in a situation that's very fulfilling to them. And then they have the Fool card. Wanting to take that leap of faith. Wanting to move forward in that childlike wonder to just embark on a new journey. Their energy flipped. It flipped from that despair. They got out of that. And as soon as they realized that their happiness, I feel like they realized their happiness was up to them. Once they realized that and came to that realization, then the sunshine just hit and they were happy and they want this fulfillment and they want to take chances and they want to move forward. That's beautiful, guys. 1 second. Let me grab my charger. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, I feel like this person, they've not necessarily done a 180, but I feel like they've been through something that was pretty depressing for them. I felt like their energy was pretty stagnant for a bit, and then they realized that I keep getting that their happiness was up to them. Their happiness was in their own control. And once they realized that, the game changed, so to say. It changed up on them, and they reached this joy. I feel like it's an internal happiness that they've had. And I feel like it's somewhat inspired maybe by this connection, especially if it's a Four of Wands connection. So what can we get for Sag? What's going on with you guys? What's going on with Sagittarius right now? The Two of Pentacles. There's another card, but it was flipped. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Death card reversed. So maybe someone was delaying some kind of transformation in this process. Some kind of inevitable transformation that was going to come. So okay. Alright guys, so first card out was the Six of Swords reversed. So you guys are finally, like, you guys are at a period of realization where you're not moving away from this connection. Whether you are together, separated, you guys have decided that you're not walking away from it. And I feel like heavily too, because the Two of Pentacles, it's about balance. So maybe some of you are trying to find a way to balance yourselves within this connection, or find some kind of balance in order to, I don't want to say regain, I want to say like inspire this connection, to bring it back forth, to bring it to fruition, to reignite. That's what it is, to reignite this connection. I feel like there's a lot of balancing. The Hierophant's here, so you guys could very well be dealing with Taurus energy, especially with the Pentacles there. This is also a card of spirituality, traditions, things like that. Can be commitments. So maybe with the Four of Wands that we saw earlier, you know, maybe some kind of commitment. Maybe it's a spiritual commitment. Maybe you guys have been on the spiritual journey. Even if you're separate, it's like you guys are connected spiritually together almost. And there's no denying it. And then you have the World card, again, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio. Yeah, all the fixed signs. This speaks about cycles. I feel like this is wanting to, again, reignite a cycle. Bring forth some kind of cycle, some kind of commitment. And then you have the King of Cups here. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This could very well be your energy you're embodying. King of Cups doesn't necessarily have to be male. It is gender fluid. But it is someone that's a little bit more mature, a little bit wiser, a little bit more, I don't want to say well-lived necessarily. Not saying, you know, one person's better lived than the other. But it's like one person has been through the ringer. Maybe you're a little bit older than they are. Maybe they're a little bit younger energy. And you've come to a point to where you realize that you want to give love to this person. And I say that because you have your pot here, and you're literally pouring a cup of love for someone. Now, take into account that, you know, the King of Cups energy, it's very much a still waters run deep energy. So maybe you're not just charging in like a knight would, you know, declaring undying love for someone, but you definitely are trying to balance out some kind of spiritual connection with someone because you want to give them love. You want to give them the love. And maybe some of you are afraid. Maybe that's what some of the anxiety was that I picked up on. Maybe that's what some of the cards were trying to tell us. Maybe that's the transformation that needs to take place. It's like someone needs to step up. And I feel like this person's on the brink of it with their full card just hanging out here. Okay, so where are these energies connected? What else can we get, Spirit? So we have the Temperance card. So maybe this is what's been delaying it. Someone's not making a decision. Someone's delaying a decision, making a choice. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups. It came out reversed. So maybe someone's coming out of a period of disillusionment in this situation. Maybe there was a lot of options between the two of you. Maybe there were a lot of it's very Neptunian. It's very illusion vibes. Maybe someone didn't see the connection for what it was, and they put someone on a pedestal, and then, you know, they had this despair, and then they realized, look, you know, nobody's perfect. Nobody's going to be perfect. the point of a human existence. That's why we are here. We are imperfect beings. We're supposed to live out a human life. But we're also supposed to get in touch and heal, and that's the point of this existence for us. And it feels like there's been a lot of healing. And I feel like you guys have healed. And you could be either have some Capricorn in your chart, or you could be connecting with a Capricorn again. And then Temperance is your card. So I feel like there's a lot of healing that's gone on as far as toxicity goes. And toxicity doesn't just have to be addictions as far as drugs or alcohol. It can be jealousy, codependency, attachment, fear of rejection, of abandonment, things like that. Because they are toxic. When they rear up and you get triggered, if it's not healed, it's still toxic to a connection. It can still cause a lot of turmoil. I feel like there's been a lot of healing because there was a lot of disillusionment. And there's been a lot of healing between the two of you in this connection that's eliminated a lot of the trauma, a lot of the toxicity, a lot of the triggers that were in both of you. I feel like they're wanting to take a leap of faith. You guys are wanting to bring forth a cycle of beginning again. So I feel like both of your energies are meeting up. You want this cycle to start over. You don't want to walk away. They want to take a leap of faith because this is their happiness. This is their 10 of Cups. And in the middle, you're meeting at a period where there's no more confusion. There's healing. There's no more toxicity. You guys have both went in and did your work, and that is amazing. So I feel like this is going to lead to a very substantial relationship. Like, it's going to be a really deep connection as soon as someone makes a decision. I want to know. Okay, Spirit, I'm going to take it out. I just want to... This Two of Swords. This Two of Swords. What is this decision about? What is this Two of Swords about? What is this Two of Swords, Spirit? See, now the Star card is upright, guys. So there is hope. The universe is saying, okay, there's a lot of hope here. Okay. So someone has to make a decision. It's like there's two. Okay, so this is two different energies. They fell on this side, so I'm going to take this. So I feel like this is their energy within this decision. They need to fight for their personal truth. Go through and figure out what serves them, what doesn't. What's going to work for them, what's not. And then make that decision to move forward in knowing what's their true calling, what's their purpose is, what their personal truth is. And then for you guys on the other end of the spectrum, your decision you're delaying is to let go of control. Virgo had this pop up, so you could be connecting with Virgo energy. I think Taurus maybe had it as well. You guys have to make a decision to not try to be in control of everything. That's what this boils down to. At the end of the day, they have to make a decision to go after and fight for what they want. Take a leap of faith on it. And you guys have to make a decision to kind of just let go. Let it go and trust that things are working out because the universe has their hands all in this connection. So at the end of the day, it comes down to how much faith do you have in the universe? How much faith do you have? And it comes down to how much personal power and self-awareness they have in themselves. That's what's going to bring forth this connection together. So keep that in mind, guys. And again, take it as it resonates for you. Okay, I feel like that's it, Sag. I feel like, yeah, I feel like I couldn't get any more. That Two of Swords was bothering me, and now you guys know. Release, let go, surrender. Doesn't mean giving up. It means giving it to the universe because it is in the divine timing. You do your work. You work on yourself. You balance yourself out. You head down your spiritual path. You think about it. Put your intentions out there. And for this person, they need to find their personal truth. They need to realize, that's their happiness. They're on their mission, and they have to take charge and take a leap of faith on what matters to them. So, all right, Sag, I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you have a fantastic April, and I'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Love and light. Bye.